Hi there, my name's Dave, and I really like this fragrance. Despite some people might hate it, this seems to be a polarizing scent. This is Paco Rabanne 1 million Parfum Edition. This one came out in 2020, and I did a first impression on it, and I found myself keep wearing it afterwards, okay? So basically what I do is, let me give it a spray while I walk you through it. For this, you just need one spray or two, and it's gonna last you a long time. It projects like crazy, all right? So what I do is, I have like 6 spots on my arms. So basically, it's, hands, forearm, and bicep. I got 2 arms, so that's 6 spots. I'll spray different fragrances, often each day, and to test them to see different transition and to stay with it the whole day and the test on the longevity. But then on my neck and my hair, on my shirts, I'll spray fragrances that I enjoy for myself. And I found myself wearing this one a lot, this Parfum Edition. I have like 4 in this series. I have the Lucky and the other ones, but I find myself wearing this one a lot. This is more intriguing than Lucky and the shoot, what was the other one? Anyway, so I don't have the original 1 million, and I do, I have clones of that, and I didn't bother to pick it up. But for this one, at first I wasn't gonna pick it up, but I decided I want to give it a try because I like intriguing type of scent. So if it's polarizing, then I'm on the ship. I'm jumping on the ship. I gotta try. So this one came out in 2020 by two great, awesome perfumer, Quentin Bish and Christopher Renaud. So they're great noses. Now, in the beginning, you're gonna get, I'm picking up a lot of ingredients coming up at the same time. I'm picking up the tuberose. There's like ambergris. There's like leather, and there's pine, ladanum. There's salt. It's salty, coconutty type of scent. And then what they call is solar notes. Okay, and best I could tell, they're trying to portray some sort of outdoor, the sun shining on you, and what that would smell like on the skin. Yeah, I'll buy that. In a bit. I have good imaginations, right? So I can envision that what they're trying to tell me and trying to portray what the fragrance will smell like, and I'll buy that. I'll buy that. So what's coming out the most, okay, is for me is the salty floral ambergris with some leather. Okay, that's what I'm getting the most, with the coconut, for sure. So I actually really enjoy this one a lot. That's why I wore it a lot. But the people around me does not like it. I gotta tell you straight up, they do not like it. They say, yeah, it smells like coconut, but it's not the fresh type of coconut. It's not the enjoyable, easygoing type of coconut. There's something else in the background. And I think they're probably talking about the leather with the salt and ambergris. That's just a weird mix with floral, right? With the tuberose. That in itself is so intriguing, and that's why I love it. I mean, you give me an intriguing type of scent that's complex, that's like, a lot of time is like dichotomy of different scents are fighting each other. Yeah, then I'll sit through it. That's interesting to me. So yeah, but anyway, this is to me it's a pretty linear scent. Okay, what I'm getting after the first spray until the end, yeah, it's stuck around the same thing. It doesn't really transition, so all of them are just punching through. If you want to say in a good way, you say they're all living harmoniously together. But if you want to say in a bad way, you say all these scents or notes are fighting each other, trying to get the top spot, and then it's such a mess. So it's up to whatever you want to perceive this. Okay, since everybody's taking it differently. But this is not going to be a long review because it doesn't transition much to me. Okay, every time I smell this is what I get, and I'll basically, it's, if you can imagine, let's say if you walk in on the beach, right, and you have a coconut suntan lotion on, and you're smelling tuberose around the side of the beach, and then you also smell the sea salty vibe, sea salt from the ocean, and then you picked up some ambergris, right? You happen to pick up some ambergris and you're smelling it, and the sun is shining on your skin, and then you're wearing a leather jacket or leather watch, and you're smelling your arm. And then all this combination, you get the idea that it's pretty crazy, pretty weird type of mix, right? So you can see why it's polarizing. Some people just don't like it, and some people just really enjoy it. And for me, I enjoy it. I like, intriguing type of things, intriguing type of scents and varieties as well. So I'm glad they went that direction. I have I remember, I have the Privé version, I have the Lucky version, I have the Cologne version. So instead of just giving me 1 million with a stronger punch, 1 million in itself I heard is pretty strong already, but instead of giving me that same sense in a punch, bigger gloves to punch through, no, I would not appreciate that. But they're giving me such a big twist. I do want to say that, yeah, I do understand if people kind of upset about the name parfum. That's what they envision, right? A stronger version. But then they give you such a big twist with the floral notes and the coconut. People just, don't get it. I mean, just it's such a big twist, right? They give you too big of a twist and turn that people fell off the wagon. Okay, so maybe that's what happened. The people that used to love 1 million kind of like fell off, because such a big turn. And yeah, but luckily I did not jump on the 1 million bandwagon, so I kind of take this for what it is, right? I don't have to judge it comparing to that. It's just parfum version. I think of it like even though it's a coconut type of scent, this is a cold weather type of scent. For sure, it's too heavy, it's too dense, too complex, too much going on. I would not be able to wear this under the sun. I think I did. It was okay. It was not glowing, but I haven't tried in this super hot heat. Okay, so I would not envision this to be good. But I'll try to wear it next time I go to the beach and see what happens. Yeah. So I will, I tried this in the colder weather, and that's why I appreciate it a lot. I'll just wear on my neck and I walk around and feeling great. And I love the intriguing type of scent. So the longevity is crazy. It's very long. It doesn't escape you. Doesn't leave you, for the whole day. So projection is great. And it's a 2020 version, so it's still pretty new formulation as far as they haven't, probably haven't changed or change the formulation yet or watered down. So it's great. And then as far as uniqueness, I give it like 9 out of 10. It's super unique, even though it's coconut, but it's done in such a very different way. I don't have anything like it in my collection. Like nothing similar to it. I have other coconut type of scents, but nothing like this. There's some creamy one, but nothing like this with ambergris and salt, right? And leather. It's like, are you kidding me? And what would happen is other fragrance, they will have those type of notes, but they transition. Let's say in the beginning you get a citrusy floral note. Later you go into later on you get into those ambergris, and later on you get into those leather, the heavier scents. But then this is all like commingle all into one big chunk and just smashing and projecting all at the same time. So you feel like they are like fighting for their place. So that's what it does feel like that. But to me, it's pleasant. Maybe to some, it might be such a big mess, right? Depending on how you like them. Some people want it to be smooth transition, but this is just here, just a big splatter right in your face with all these different notes all together, right? So yeah, I could see how how people will perceive it differently depending on how you like things, right? For me, I like variety. I like things that's intriguing, that's different. And that's why I gravitate towards this one. There's there's some fragrances that are just that, like intriguing. And a lot of people might think it's polarizing. And then I gravitate towards that because I like variety. I like to be different, okay? And that grasps my attention. So yeah, that's why I got a big collection. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just mumbling. What else? You will not be safe for teenagers. It's not a safe blind buy. I gotta repeat that because even though I really enjoy it, right? And I was thinking to myself, would I recommend this to? And okay, I'm thinking teenagers, no. 20s, 30s, yeah, but you got to have some experience with fragrance and be able to accept something that's just not straightforward mass appealing, either blue, sweet, ambergris, ambroxan, But then this is a mixture, all this all together, and the scents are kind of like opposite of each other, and but it's all coming through at the same time. That's the thing, though. That's the thing about this fragrance. That's so different than most of the fragrances, as I explained. So I think that's what people's having trouble with. If they have, clear, smooth transition, then maybe people enjoy it easier. But this is all coming in the same time. But I do understand it. That's why I give it 9 out of 10. I really enjoy it. So as far as occasions or situations, yeah, this is going to be tough. I was surprised by the direction that Paco Rabanne took on this one. But yeah, this is going to be tough. It's not going to be too versatile, in my opinion, okay? But for me, I love it. I'm going to wear it anytime, anywhere, except when it's high heat and cloying, okay? With that said, I hope that is a little bit helpful. I know I'm just rambling on and saying a lot of things, but yeah, just whatever straightforward opinions, okay? As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.